you everything. Open up and I'll let you in.
现在带大家去看一看，这边的航模的飞场，是我最喜欢的项目之一。只是在美国没办法买这个设备，所以就没有来飞过，去看一看。我有个好朋友在那儿，叫 Kyle， 不知道他今天在不在。好像刚才说有一个 Air Show， 有一个航模的航展。如果这么巧的话，今天真是运气好。6块钱的门票，还是有舍不得呀。从来没见过这么多飞机，哇哦，太爽了 ！I'm sorry, I shouldn't go this way. Good morning. It's just wonderful.
I don't get that one. Sorry.
And our first intrepid aviator is Rick Chitty from Tucson, Arizona. Flying, I don't know what that is. It's something with 2 wings. I think it's a plane. I don't know. It looks like it gets push started. Up here with me.
That was me. It's Yukon Air. And it didn't.
He built one years ago.
No, what they did was he had his hand like this, and there was a guy behind him. Really? That is pretty impressive. Wait, on all 4 of them? If you don't mind. Yeah, no, I can do it. Or you can just one.
Those pilots that are here and registered and have not believed there is F-16 is ours against them. About hell.
And as soon as I arm it, I get a red LED. That tells me I've got power to the ECU and the engine's ready to start.
It's ready to fly.
And then when it spools up, when I go to full throttle, as soon as that light goes out, that means that my turbine is spooled up and I can add pitch to it. Otherwise, if you bog the turbine, then you get a high EGT and you can have a shutdown.
Oh yeah.
So you want it all the way up to full throttle before you try to put any.
So always make sure this live.
Yeah, this has to be off before you can take off. So you sit there, wait for it to spool up, and it takes a little while, even though this is only 900 RPM. The turbine's running at 98,000.
Yes, I know.
So there's a lot of gear reduction in it. On this one, it's a little different. This one I actually have 3 rotor speeds I can use because it's electric. I have we have an ESC in there that controls the voltage to the motor, and it'll set the RPM for whatever settings I put in it. I've got it set up for 3 different RPMs. What I've got is my first low switch is my spool up, and then as soon as it gets spooled up and ready to fly, because I have a
collector
at zero, at zero throttle or collective. This is actually also the throttle, but it doesn't get used once the switch is. But there is a safety built into here, so that when I first energize everything, the motor doesn't see power. As soon as I put the collective to 25%, the spool up starts. And then
just for safety.
Yeah, that's for safety. But you don't want to fly like that because if you had to give it a negative pitch, it would shut the motor off. And you don't want that. So once you get spooled up, then you go to what we call flight mode 1. Okay, that locks in the rotor head speed, and this one it's 1275 RPMs. Okay, and then I have a bailout. If I'm in a problem where I got a lot of wind or low density or taut out and I need more rotor speed to control it, then I can flip this up to here and I get another 100 RPM out of the rotor head.
Like it's a high power mode.
Exactly. It's just, we call it a bailout mode. So if you don't feel it in either this mode or this mode, no matter what you do with the stick, the RPM is going to stay the same. It governs it. That's basically the governor switch.
Governor switch.
And then I've also got a safety over here. This is actually motor cutout. As soon as I hit this, all power is shut off to the motor.
You won't do it during flight?
No, you don't do it during flight, but if you know you're going to crash or something, you want to hit that so you don't do substantial damage to the mechanics. If the thing goes in under power, it's going to do what we call a chicken dance and just beat itself to death on the ground. So you'd hit that. When I'm setting up, when I'm getting ready to fly, I'll put this in so when I arm the batteries, because that's 44 volts and about 300 amps, it's a lot of power. So when I arm that, I've always got the safety on, so the thing can't automatically start for some reason. If I had this up like this, and I turn this on, it's going to start. So I leave that on, that's my double safety. And then once I'm ready to fly, then I turn that over, got this down, this is at neutral, or at low pitch, and then I'll bring this up, and there's a clutch in there, and you'll hear the motor spool up. It actually sounds like a turbine. The motor spools up, and then the clutch starts to engage, and the rotor head engages. As soon as the rotor head is up to full speed, then I'll flip up to the idle up mode, and now I'm ready to go fly.
Very similar, like it's exactly same like the big helicopter, the Forza.
There's no difference. Physics is physics.
Did you put the negative pitch on the blades?
There's very little negative pitch.
So
we don't really need much because of the weight of these things. This weighs 34 pounds, that weighs 50 pounds.
You don't do the aerobatic.
So you don't really need, no, you don't do it.
Yes, sir.
And I can turn the power on.
So I can see the pedal? I got a video. It moves a little bit.
I think the servo's hanging up on something there.
Taking off with a sense of reliance is Michael Belford from Las Vegas. Conditions this summer. is flying, sort of. That's pulled by Captain Jim Mike. Jim is a helicopter aficionado, full-scale helicopter pilot, and a helicopter pilot who flew through Vietnam. So when he lands, we'll come out and look at his machine and thank him for the work he did.
Alright, getting ready to go. We got 3 military jets going to do a 3-plane gap over. And with the Hawker Hunter, we've got Alex Fife from Tucson. Pilot model with a JetCat RX 140. Beautiful flyby with a roll with the Hawker Hunter.
Okay.